Hello, this is Cuckoo. Today I'm super excited because I've got the opportunity to meet with the electronic duo Ya Tosiba. They're coming here, they're here in town in Oslo, and they're going to perform a little gig tonight. Super excited. Before that, we're going to have a little chat with them, and I hope that we can shed some light on how they're working together and stuff. They're mixing like electronics with folk music and rapping from Azerbaijan, and the singer, she's like so intense. It's really, really cool. So I'm super happy about this, and I hope I'll be able to show a little bit from the gig as well. So yeah, cool. Let's have a chat.
My name is Zuzu Zakaria.
Yeah.
I was born in Baku and lived there some years until I was a teenager. Then we moved to Norway, to Bergen. Actually, my family lives in Bergen, but I moved to Oslo.
I'm from Finland, I'm Tatu, also known as Mesak.
You've been producing electronic music for quite a while.
Yeah, from mid-90s or something. When I was a teenager, I really got into it, and the first releases were out in 97, 98 under name Mr. Velcro Fastener with my friend, who is also called Tatu.
Yeah.
They have another tattoo who travels with them.
Yeah.
Their three tattoos travel and make people confused.
You started working at some point together.
Actually, it didn't happen as a plan. It just happened.
You had these texts, maybe you can talk about a little bit, and then we were thinking that these texts could fit well together with some a bit modern producing.
And I started as a DJ before I went to producing. And at that time I gathered a lot of music and also texts of this genre, particular genre I'm using.
Is that like texts that you're writing? Or
No, these are historical texts. Some of them are quite ancient texts. It belongs to the genre Meykhana.
Yeah.
Meykhana is actually kind of underground battle tradition from the region. I know that they have it in Georgia also and Iran also, but mainly in Baku suburbs. So it's kind of rap, slam poetry-ish. And it was forbidden during Soviet. Texts can be very interesting, satirical, poetic, carry a lot of news, carry a lot of social...
But Meykhana wasn't really appreciated as like a high culture.
It's not appreciated at all now also. It's actually when I did this research about it and I traveled to do field studies in the region. They actually was kind of like in folklore institute or some bit higher elite. They were like, don't do that. What are you doing? Why are you speaking of Meykhana there? It's very low culture, still low culture and not appreciated.
Still, it's very popular in the wedding parties and so. But only for men, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for men, mainly for men. Yeah. I actually interviewed one of quite known performers and I asked why is it for men, and he said that, but we respect women, we cannot curse in front of them.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But as for the rest of the world who doesn't speak the dialects in Azerbaijan, for me it's very powerful, even though I don't understand the lyrics. It sounds so intense.
Same for me when we started doing it. Of course I didn't understand, but still it was very nice to produce music for that, because it has like this very, very like strong accented rhythms.
But in the last release we also have included translations in digital book, So if any particular interested person can open and read these quite interesting sweet texts.
But is it a parallel to political system maybe at the same time?
All of them are actually. All of them are critique of
society.
Yeah. It's actually never about love. to be honest, sometimes I'm afraid to go and dig more, because when I find like, geez, this is so great text, we have to make something with that. And then I sent some beat to Tatu, and he said he makes something with that, sends back to me. I sent it to another friend who was doing some acoustic, maybe some saz or tar or like string instruments. He put something on it, sends back. Then it's hard to stop because it's too much good material there to be used.
Yeah, but maybe what comes to this album, the idea was after we got the first record out, it was a 12-inch with remixes, but then we thought already like, okay, this is good, we have to make more, and an album, but it took about 5 years to complete, more or less. Sometimes it needs a bit chewing.
Yeah. You get the opportunity to play live often, or is this something that happens just once in a while?
Well, there is, of course, naturally after the album there has been some requests like tonight in Oslo, and yeah.
No, I wish we could play more, but none of us are very good with the like we need management exactly, and it's if you just hide in a studio, nobody will book you. So book us.
Sahibiyle dolanırım, onun yüzden izbirler. Giderim suretiler, tatlılar keder. Korkusundan kişiler, klişe yapılır. Kişinin oynuyorsun, eğleri şarkı.
I don't know for myself which stage is the best, like a club or
World music
festival or
yeah.
whatever. But we have had very different places, and they always work in a different way.
But that's what makes it also exciting, because you can play in a huge like Halsterkulturenderwelt, and you were thinking that it will not work because it's all big dark club-ish music. But it worked there, and then you have a concerts in like underground techno club in Berlin, it will not work, but then people go crazy and you see, wow, it works.
It could be anywhere. You will be surprised. We had this private party with mostly elderly people.
First when we came in, there was chairs like this.
By the wall.
By the wall.
Everyone was sitting and looking, staring at us.
We had this hardware on this.
But then, from the first beat, they were just dancing to the end.
Because they were dancing like they found something new there, and it was great to see they were like shine in the eyes. That was great.
So when you're performing live, how are you solving everything then?
We tried to have more keyboards and stuff.
We carry a lot of instruments with us before.
It was quite difficult. The structure of the songs. They have to have more structure than what I'm used to when I perform solo, for example. I do a lot of very improvised arrangements, but with the songs they have to be in some system, and also like singing and playing keyboards and stuff, it was a little bit tricky, so we narrowed it down a little bit technically.
There is still room for improvisation, but vocals have to be mixed, and I've tried to play keyboard and sing at the same time. It's hard, but when I'm singing I have to be focused on that.
Yeah, it has to be some like backing tracks for the vocals, for example, and they have to be on place, so I arrange the stuff on Octatrack because it can handle all of that easily. So I think it's somehow working at the moment.
Yeah, it works better and better each time.
Yeah, but also I want to be able to dub the vocals and do the effects. So when I'm on stage, I have to get the sound somehow back there, and this is like kind of, it's always different.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see how it works tonight. I hope they have sound guy there. I always say like yes when there is some sound engineer in their house, because it's less feedback, less problems.
Yeah.
Kocalandı büsküsü ondan da Peri koyur bir kanı kısaya Sarısı ervi çabalı tapaya Hansı taraftan diha yanında bu Görne çöpüm adı pasuklandı bu Samayınız şimdi yaşıtında bu Görne çöpüm adı pasuklandı bu Samayınız şimdi yaşıtında bu Bomber, bomber style.